So, Justin Trudeau makes an incredibly unpopular and sneaky dirty deal with convicted jihadi terrorist Omar Khadr, in which our homegrown al-Qaeda assassin receives $10.5 million taxpayer dollars plus a groveling apology. Most Canadians understandably react with rage. Heck, even a majority of Liberal voters think this deal stinks. So what does Justin do for an encore? Well, in politics, it's called changing the channel. You know, the natives are restless over the latest screw job, so it's time to cause a distraction by giving the great unwashed masses some feel-good fodder to chow down on. So it was that the next pronouncement from our beloved boy Blunder was the release of his summer music playlist. Oh, stop the presses. That's right, as tempers continue to boil regarding the Khadr capitulation, our substitute drama teacher decides to play the role of feel-good camp counselor, telling Canadians to come sit down round the campfire and belt out a rousing rendition of Kumbaya. But if anything, Trudeau's 39-song Spotify playlist is somewhat telling. Oh, and by the way, what's the deal with picking 39 songs? Why not 40? I mean, top 40 is a pop music catchphrase, for goodness sakes. 40 is a nice round number, or maybe kind of like the budget, Trudeau believes his playlist will balance itself. In any event, the first revealing factor is just the sheer volume of CanCon. Look, there's great Canadian music out there, no question, but why do I get the hunch many of the songs that are on Justin's playlist are there due to a postal code as opposed to musical merit? Now, granted, the tragically hip is sacred in the Great White North, and no one can criticize the PM for the hips inclusion, but did he really have to include perhaps the two most overrated Canadian artists of all time, namely Drake and Justin Bieber? And then there's Blue Rodeo, Chaos, Shawn Mendes, Katie Lang, and it goes on. Hey, the CRTC loves ya, Justin. Noticeable by their absence, however, is Nickelback, the Alberta band so many people inexplicably love to hate. I just don't get the hate on for Nickelback. While I'm not a fanboy myself, I don't despise this band, and I don't know why they elicit such contempt. So I think it would have been quite decent if Trudeau had gone to bat for Nickelback, but maybe the PM doesn't want to get expelled from the cool kids table. Better to play it safe with the likes of Drake, that badass rapper from the mean streets of Forest Hill. The other notable point is that so many of Trudeau's summer songs are so downright dreary and angst-driven. Just check out Mad World by Gary Jules.
I find it hard to tell you, I find it hard to take. When people run in circles, it's a very, very mad world. Mad world.
Hey, you want to know something? You want a mad world? You go with the original by Tears for Fears. Oh, now that's music. You know, I really miss the 80s. Then again, maybe we owe the PM props for picking downbeat tunes that kind of reflect the mood of the nation these days, thanks to policies like, oh, I don't know, jackpots for jihadis. In fact, for my money, I think it would have been way more interesting to see Omar Khadr's playlist. I mean, can you imagine? I wonder if I had a rocket launcher by Bruce Cockburn would have made the cut. I'm betting one classic tune from the 30s sure would have, though.
We're in the money, oh, I'm on the honey. Let's let it, send it, rolling around.
Yeah, just call Omar's playlist music to kill by and music to make a killing from. Talk about number one with a bullet. For the Rebel.media, I'm David the Menzoid Menzies. Like what you just saw? Then click subscribe below and never miss another Rebel video.